Gangington, it's me. I'm here live with the moment of a lifetime. Listen, y'all, it's me. Are you ready for this one? It's a big one. All right, straight from Soli headquarters. It's me, Saintly Silas, the Soli man. Yeah, and I'm here with another interview. Listen, somebody who's not to be trifled with. Somebody who is quite frankly on the Mount Rushmore of underground SoundCloud rap ever. My friend, introduce yourself.
It's your boy, nigga. It's Cleo, nigga. AKA Sephe.
Yeah, I know you as Bacleo. That's when I figured you out and stuff. And yeah, my first question for you is, how does it feel to have come this far, to be on the Mount Rushmore of rap, and to have the extensive history? How is that?
I mean, it feels good. I mean, I'm being like responsible and like a lot of like shit too. So I've been doing this shit since I was like 12, and I've been kind of like waiting for this time. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you gotta keep pushing. But I'm gonna go farther than like just being on like the Mount Rushmore, like the underground and like the whole little scene I made. You feel me?
I feel you. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm farther to go.
Mm-hmm. And like that's excellent to hear, because I mean, when you make accomplishments in this type of way, this entrepreneurial way, it's like, to me it's kind of crazy, because like even with my interviews and stuff, like I just made the whole thing up, and it's kind of crazy to like just have a thought in my head, be able to act on it and turn it into something like larger than life, where people can connect with it and have a whole community based around it.
Exactly.
So you mentioned you started at 12. How did that happen? How did you like really like start?
So I've been around music since I was like young, you feel me? Like music just runs in my blood. Like my mom sing, my dad sing, like just everybody in my family sings, and my uncle, he DJs. So growing up and seeing him do that, kind of just wanted me to like get into mixing and all that. So I started off making remixes and mixing when I was like 10, and just like slowing shit down and chopping and screwing it. So like I got my start off early, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't really until I was like 12 my homies was like, yo, you gotta get on like LMMS. And if y'all don't know what LMMS is, it's just like, it's another DAW, but like that shit was not good. And I ain't get like FL until I was like 15. So I was hella just like on like online DAWs trying to just like make it happen.
Damn. And is any of this music like out there, like it's on the internet for people can find, or not?
Bro, that shit is gone. The earliest you could find is just when I was like 15 and I was making like vaporwave type shit. And you could like look up Blue Skies, BLUSKIES, and then you could find that shit. But that's like some of my like earliest work. And then like shit before that is like gone. But I do know the nigga Coming On Bitches used the beat that I made in like 2019 when I was making more like sample based shit, and that's like about it.
Okay. When did you start to see growth? Like, how long were you doing things and just learning? And then when did you, start taking things like super serious and like seeing that you can make a career out of this stuff?
I started really seeing it around 2020 when I moved to Chicago, and quarantine around that time, just everybody was in their house. I really did see it as a way. I was like, bro, I really gotta get this money, because I was like, I'm 15, I gotta just figure out like what the fuck to do. And I was not trying to be on my ass all day, but I really didn't give a fuck. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm good at music, I'm good at making art. And it really wasn't until like March 2020 I made Art for X. I made Vamp Mania. And then that nigga hit me up and was like, nigga, I gotta use this shit. So it really wasn't until like right then and there I really just was like, yo, I could really just make a living off this. And I was like 15.
Damn.
Yo, 15? Yeah, bruh. Damn. I'm 19 now, yeah.
Wow. Did you like feel yourself like Did you ever experience like a change in your mentality? I mean, because in my experience, like I had to change the entire way I move in order to make my life more conducive to just doing this type of shit.
Yeah. So, cause I was not in like school and like at the time. You feel me? I was really just looking at it as like a hobby, and I was just doing like other shit. But I really didn't start looking at this as like a job until I was like 16, going on 17, when I really start to see traction. You know, just like making time to like make music and make beats and all that. That shit was like hella easy because I wasn't in school.
Real shit. All right. In more recent history, you know, there was the name change. Could you like enlighten us about that? What does that symbolize, and what does it tell us about like where you're going in the future?
Growth. Cause if niggas was like around in like 2016, which is like a rarity, niggas will remember my name as like Trilla. And then I changed it to Xander. And then after that I changed it to Bakia. And then I changed it to Sephe. And like this is set in stone. I'm not changing my name no more.
Okay. Okay. I think, you know, with each name and like, you know, the growth in your aesthetic, one of the things I wanted to mention is just like you specifically have done a masterful job at like creating a whole world behind your music, like a whole mythos, right? When I listen to Baklio, like I'm in the blue world. I'm not on Earth no more. I'm in Azure land. Like I'm really like it's an immersive experience listening to your music, not just sonically, but even, you know, with the just the images in general. How do you like draw the ideas from that, bruh?
I mean, it's really just my head and just shit, just shit that I grew up with. You know, especially like to mention the name change. I mean, shit comes with the sound change. You feel me?
Right.
Like as soon as I switched it, I really noticed like shit got darker and more mature.
Real shit.
Just as I was just going farther and all that. Shout out to that little era though. Shout out Cleo.
Yeah, most definitely. Is there anything like in specific that you want to convey to your listener, like any message or anything like that?
Do your own shit. May sound cliche, may sound like cliche as fuck, cause every nigga be like, be yourself. But
yeah.
do your own shit. You know.
No, I feel you. Like now more than ever, like with how trendy like wave hopping is and shit now, like people are constantly asking themselves like, do I still want to be myself? Like, you know, and I feel like that's the whole journey of being an artist, bro. Is like learning to stand in yourself.
Wasn't until 2020, like I started to notice like that was really the last year for whatever you want to call like originality. Like, now it's just like shit. Like I've seen hella niggas that literally sound like the same nigga. That shit astound me.
For sure. You know, and for people like me, like I feel like I'm in this limbo of like fucking the underground, because I know that like I want to fucking do what I want to do, but I also want to appeal to a larger audience. How do you feel like how do I maintain my originality for, you know, for the artists listening?
I mean, shit. I'd say I take you for instance. Like you be having skits, and that should be funny. So,
Right.
you feel me? Like you got other niggas. Like niggas gotta have something else on their plate.
For sure. 100%.
Rather than just like one specific sound or something to give to like, you know, they fans. Like niggas just gotta either genre bend or just like I don't know. Do something else. What I'm trying to tell niggas.
No, like I get it, cause like what reason you have to give the listener a reason to distinguish you from other artists. Like you have to be unique.
Yeah, I was trying to look for the word versatile.
Yeah, that's the word. is there anything you would tell like a younger version of yourself? Just like in general.
Don't fall back and hella just like don't delete your shit. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss it, and I wish I could really look back on that era. It's like when I was 13 making beats.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably would have used them today.
So, with your extensive history comes like hella collaborations.
Yeah.
Most of your collaborations are like super fucking memorable, and like they're so different. Like you said, versatile that like it contributes to that memorability. What do you like do? Like, what's your creative process when you do shit like that?
I usually go off the dome, but to be honest, bro, it's pre-planned. Like I know what I'm gonna do beforehand. Like I know what nigga I'm finna get on the track. I know what the beat is finna sound like. You feel me? Like, or like in most cases, like "See You Again" or like Sarah fans or like Sick Shit. Like all songs I got with Axe. Like literally those songs were pre-planned. I was like, this needs to happen. He was like, yeah, that needs to happen. And niggas just like hella, architects.
Yeah. It was orchestrated.
Not like literally.
Yeah. All right. And like, do you ever experience blocks? Is there ever moments where you don't have it?
Oh yeah, for sure. But that's rare though. You know what I mean? Like I'll be having sometimes I'm not even gonna lie, I'll be having hours of that. Like I gotta slow down. Like
Yeah.
obviously I don't have to, but in order to just like get ideas processed, like niggas was making like 5 tapes in like a week at one point.
Wow.
Man. So my creativity, like my creative used to just be like on high for real.
For real. I try to look at creativity and like being able to make shit so often almost as like a muscle. Like it's something that you have to condition, you know?
Hella. Yeah. Especially if you've been like doing it for this long. Like as long as I have.
Right. Like it's kind of easy to like feel like, dang, like what's next? Like that's kind of like the question I'm always
Right.
asking myself. Like, okay, I did this. What's next?
Literally, bro. I be thinking that like when I was young, I used to think like, will I ever run out of shit to to create? And to be honest, I mean, shit, 7 years strong. Nah.
For real though. Like to me, when it comes to music and stuff, it's like a motherfucking adventure that never ends. And that's kind of why I like it. It's like the closest thing to magic.
Shit. Yeah. The shit is magic. Especially if you like. Nah, I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah.
I mean, I've had other interviews on here where like I talk about the origin of ideas. I swear to God, the reason why it's infinite, bro, is because like ideas and shit or come from the same plane as like angels and demons and shit, bro. That's my theory.
Yeah. Makes sense. I'm not finna get no sauce though.
All
This
right.
interview.
All right.
I'm gonna wait.
Earlier,
You
yeah,
gotta pay me like $81.
$81.
Consulting, all that advice. Hit me on IG, SSSEPHHE. I think so.
I'll throw it up.
I think that's my username. Yeah.
So earlier you mentioned, collaborating with acts. My first question for you is like in general, bro, how do you go about networking in this space, in this community?
So I used to care. I'm gonna be real. It wasn't until I stopped where I really started to see growth. Networking in this community is not as hard as niggas really think it is. It's like, oh, how do I get my shit around? How do I da 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 da? The first step is just to like nigga, just be cool and just be good.
I feel that.
Cause like you don't want to be a fucking pest.
Yeah, bro, I feel you. Cause like, bro, nothing. I think I'm an important person, and when I go to my DMs, all of it's just like, check out my latest track. Tell me what you think. I'm like, man,
Right?
I'm
Like
like, bro, I'm not gonna
those that
listen.
be doing that, like, come on. Yeah.
And do you have like any notable experiences from collaborating? Like any magical moments in the studio where like something clicked or something?
Yeah. On See You Again. I was like, it was just like late as fuck, and I was listening to Human Nature. This nigga actually was like, "You gotta sample that." So like, it was like I made the beat literally in my head, and I literally had to like copy and paste everything. Like I was like writing down like shit that I wanted, so I wouldn't forget it like the next day. Like I used to do that when I was like in Chicago.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to like write down presets, not knowing I could save them. Oh my god.
That's not real hustle though, bro. Like that's smart. That's smart as fuck.
Bro, but like I was seeing people that would like use the VST, and I ain't had the VST, so I had to literally write down presets that I was going to use like in the future. That shit was funny as hell.
Bro, you know what I do? I watch Nine Lives live, and I go in there and I'm like, oh, he has a VST I don't have. So I go out of my way and try and find a way to get the VST.
Get the cracks.
Yeah, bro. That's exactly what I do.
I just started paying for shit. I probably should say it on this interview. They probably gonna be like, nigga.
Oh, shit. I be giving people sauce in my videos because I don't like whatever. I don't want to talk too much about it. But let's see. So where do you see the future of the underground in this relation to like just visibility in general? Because it's having a lot of breakthroughs on TikTok, but like when it comes to concerts and stuff like that and like real life events, that's something that's like also we're just seeing the beginnings
Right.
of.
Yeah. Either I feel like music will just become that of like fast food entertainment, to where it's just hella quick come up and then hella quick just fall off, or but I feel like that's actually on the rise. The more that I see, niggas becoming independent, doing their own thing, not really worrying about labels. Or the machine will just like never run out. You feel me? Because we got tools like TikTok, and the tool before that used to be YouTube.
Bro, shit, yeah.
And YouTube still is a tool, but it's not like at the, you feel me, the height it used to be. So
For sure, yeah.
shit, I blew up. I don't got no lie. I ain't performed live ever. You feel me? And I don't got no music videos, and I still found like a way to like blow up more than once. So
Bro, shit, yeah.
it got real cool.
You mentioned the labels, man. Okay, dude. Sometimes I think that the labels see that the leverage we have, the pool you just mentioned, where independent people all by themselves are able to like gather an audience, like and have some real like motherfucking like star power, right? With no label. I feel like labels see that now, and they kind of want to infiltrate and like pick up space where they can, like.
Yeah, especially if they're trying to keep up with the youngins. And like how we mentioned before, like TikTok. Like it's just it's all about like what's the rave and like, oh, what are the kids talking about? And shut up on that.
Yeah, a while ago, I saw. I don't mean to cut you off. My bad. I saw a while ago. I saw on YouTube like sped up songs like that. They're just like it's normal now. Like they'll have the normal song, they'll release it a slowed down and a sped up.
Bro.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
I've been seeing that like mainstream artists like release alt versions now.
Very interesting.
Which isn't I mean shit. Just shows like how much like the whole like scene really has like influence like shit the mainstream even. And I really do respect that.
I do. Yeah, like to me, I feel like with the absence of the labels and the more agency that we have, we're able to like really speak our minds in a whole new way. Like we won't have to worry about the influence of others as much because we're able to just be ourselves and get paid for it. Like to me, that's like the ultimate win in life. So
Right.
for sure. Where do you see the future of your brand? You know, where is Seph being taken next? What's happening?
Uh, merch is in discussion right now. Designing a lot. You know, making visuals, all that. Machine don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna keep going. Music always gonna keep coming out. But yeah, merch. That's really the biggest thing right now. Merch is on the way. Just to let y'all know.
Real shit. Awesome. Like so, one thing I wanted to ask you is how does the world in general affect, if at all, your your creative perspective? Like, do you see shit in the world like I don't know? For example, Donald Trump, the mugshot came out. Some people may use that as a chance to be like, shit, I'm gonna make some criminal shit. I don't know. Like, how does the world influence your worldview into your music?
Be making beats like after events that more so just like happen to me, if anything. I'm not really like I don't really see like what's going on in the world and try to kind of bank off that.
Real shit. Shoot, and like I've noticed you've been dipping into some metal with the song Cradle.
Yeah.
I was just listening to that to brush up on my Baclio, and I was like, wow, like this is professional sounding. Like this is like nice as fuck. Like
Yeah, so
yeah.
I play instruments.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. And I was like I just got like a 7 string. And I was like, yo. And the first song I made was Trust. I don't know if you've seen that, but that's got like a crazy cover. It's like a bunny and some dead bitch in the back. Shout out to the nigga that made that artwork too. But I had that shit made, and that's when I made the song, and I was like, yeah, this shit's hard. And I play drums as well.
Wow. Whoa. So you're like Prince now, pretty much. Like you got all the instruments and shit.
I play bass, guitar, drums, all that.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing. Like imagine that on a live performance. Like you be able to play that shit live. Like bro, you gonna get all the bitches like that. Oh my
Right.
god. Like I think when it comes to live performances in this genre, like I think that's gonna be something that's gonna explode because I mean I think people are gonna be doing like whole rituals during the thing. It's gonna be sick as fuck, and it's just the music is so live, and that's a component of music that's like I feel like is as it becomes more digital and more TikTokified that like is being left behind. Like people just listen to it in their headphones and that's it.
If niggas were to take it back to like the 80s and be like, oh, we're gonna do some Ozzy Osbourne, Gigi Allen shit, that I don't think that'd be allowed. I don't think niggas got it in them.
Damn.
I'm not finna throw shit at the crowd.
Yeah. I mean, if we get that, it'll be a timeless era for sure. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. That's like the bulk of my questions. If there's any special shout outs, any disses, or you want to talk about anything you want to talk about, now's the time to do so.
Shout out NMB, nigga, VTL. You already know we up. 2K23, 2K24, 2K Infinity. You already know what the fuck going on. Big shout out Demo, nigga Matari. Shout out my nigga Zodiac, Kovu. You already know what the fuck going on. Yeah, nigga, shout out me, shout out Slur, shout out Axe. Nigga, shout out All Gang, shout out Pain. 4C, we up. You already know.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. All right. And so that's it.
Yeah. Y'all can, hey, socials, I forgot. Y'all can follow me, SSSEPHHE. I think that's on my IG. Y'all can follow me, that same thing, that same spelling on Twitter. Y'all can also follow my YouTube, SoundCloud, just type in Sephe, SEPHE.
Real shit, y'all. Listen, it's been Saintly Silas, the salty man. Listen, y'all. I'm telling you, the snowball will only get bigger, and it's only a matter of time before, people got to catch on. So do yourself a favor, like, comment, subscribe, tap in with the socials, and I'm out. There we go.
Hey, it's really good.
Yep.